Guys, I'm asking you to consider homage.com for all of your apparel needs. If you like these cool NBA Jam t-shirts like the one I'm wearing right here for the Philadelphia 76ers, there is a bevy of options at homage.com. And the great news about homage.com is I am an affiliate sponsor. The Cajun Cardboard channel is an affiliate sponsor of homage.com. And if you go into my YouTube description in the top right, you can click a link that'll direct you to homage.com, and then every purchase you make on the site supports the Cajun Cardboard channel. Hey guys, Brian at Cajun Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana, and today's going to be a little 5-minute video. I just wanted to show you something that was absolutely hilarious. Digging through this cross-country collection over here off screen to the right, I ran across this card right here. I'm just going to share it for you on the screen. So I ran across a raw copy of this card. I put it in a stack because I hadn't looked at prices in forever. Like I knew in like 2021, 2020, this is a card that I would have graded because I knew I would make money on a PSA 9 and I would make a shitload of money on a PSA 10. But what I didn't know was how parabolic, how out of this world the prices went in 2021 on this particular Kevin Garnett metal base card. This is a base card from a mid-level set. 95 metal is not the worst set, not the best set. Middle of the road set. Here's the deal. It's got a 15% gem rate. I've got one sitting over here. It could be a 9, it could be a 10. I've got to make these decisions every freaking day times 100 when I go through these boxes. Do I think it's a 9? Do I think it's a 10? What if it's a 9? What if it's a 10? What are the financial implications of each? And so I will pass on this card because it looks like it has a corner that's not great. And so a PSA 10 last sold yesterday for 62 bucks. It's just not enough margin there to take that risk, especially when a PSA 9 is worth $13. But here's what's hilarious, right? It's $20 to grade or $15 to grade or whatever. It's $13 for PSA 9. Here's what's crazy. Look at the PSA 10 and the price that it once hit. Look at the high. Somebody bought this card for $1,050 at one point. And the funny thing was, when they bought it for $1,050, it was like March of 2021, somewhere around there. Just 1 year earlier, look at 1 year earlier, March of 2020, it was a $75 card. So it went from $75 to $1,000 in 12 months, and then it's come all the way back to $60. That's bananas. That is absolutely crazy. I just wanted to kind of share this with you just to remind you how insane the year 2020, 2021 was, what happened to cards. It's absolutely freaky and preposterous. The PSA 9 graph looks the exact same. A PSA 9 Garnett, Fleer metal number 167 is worth $13 today. Someone bought one for $172 in March of 2021. So that was right when the bubble burst, right? From March to April to May, right in that period is where people were like, oh shit, what are we doing? This is nuts. The pop was 50 and now it's 500 because PSA had all these built up and prices were running, and so everybody flooded to send cards just like this. And it was a weird time. It was a time where you could make a hell of a lot of money if you were quick and you made moves quickly, which I did in a lot of cases. But then again, I got caught holding the bag at PSA with a lot of that stuff as well. So fun times in the hobby. You know, every era of the hobby tells a story, and I remember that pre-pandemic era, and then the pandemic era. I remember it fondly. And again, I left a lot of money on the table by not selling stuff that I probably should have because I truly didn't love it. I don't want to call it greed. It was just like so many things were going up in value so quickly. You didn't want to be that jackass that sold something for, $180, and then literally 3 weeks later, it could be $700. You could literally leave thousands of tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, and in some cases millions of dollars on the table if you sold stuff too quickly. And so everybody was waiting to try to time the peak, and I don't think everybody was looking around the corner at what was coming, from PSA as far as the backlog. Remember, if you don't know what that is, then you hadn't been in the hobby very long. But it wasn't just the backlogged PSA base stuff like this, but it was even the big cards and stuff that ran. The 86 Fleer even, where that pop never changed, but like 86 Fleer PSA 10, the graph looks the exact same. But it's just a fun time in the hobby. I just want to make a quick video just showing you these are the decisions that I'm making when I look at this raw card collection. cards like this, a Tim Duncan upper deck base card. The graph is going to look freaking identical. I know it is. It's just one of those deals where you got to make that decision, and I'm making it hundreds of times every day. Hopefully I make the right one. PSA will be the one who determines whether or not it was the right decision, because they'll slap an 8, 9, or a 10 on it, and there'll be financial consequences attached to it. But the good news is you guys get to come along for the ride. It's not your money. You just get to watch, sit back, and enjoy the PSA submission, the gold digging, and then the PSA grade reveals when they come in. And trust me, baby, they are coming very soon in a very inordinate amount, and you guys are going to have a blast watching me get my nuggets tweaked by PSA again. Thank you guys, as always, for watching. Let me know your thoughts on this Kevin Garnett 95 metal. Do you own a 9? Do you own a 10? Did you own one when it was a freaking $1,000 card and not sell it? I probably did. I freaking have no idea. Who knows? I probably sold it for 100, which probably looks really good in hindsight right now. Thank you guys for watching. Keep collecting. Stay positive in the hobby. And give me your fondest thoughts about that pre-pandemic / pandemic / first quarter 2021. I want to know your thoughts and what happened to you, and hear some great stories and get some engagement going. Thanks for watching. Peace.